Cool. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get another canvas image so we can get the watch now in 3D. So we'll come up to Insert again, Canvas, set it from my computer, scroll over on my screenshots, and we're going to stick it on this face. Now, one thing you'll notice is like, wow, that's really tiny. So you can just pick a scale of how much you want to go. We're just going to go scale 5 times in the X, and then 5 times in the Y, just to get, it doesn't actually matter exactly how it goes. We can also see here it's also rotated the wrong way. I want it to be rotated 90 degrees clockwise, so I can just rotate that around. And whoop, 90 degrees. And I could also move it roughly into position. You can see I'm roughly about here. And then that'll be okay. So we can now see if I turn that around, that's actually a little bit small. So I can come back to here, right click on this image and hit calibrate. The place you want to calibrate is the longest dimension you can find. Fortunately, this drawing has got a nice dimension line on it. So I click on that point, click on that point, and we'll say 45 millimeters. And just hit enter. And now it's the right size, but it's not quite the right position because I want the side of this watch here to be up here. So now I can right click on this, hit edit canvas. I can just roughly drag it into position. You can see that it jumps in big, so yeah, it's gone from 10 to 20 millimeters there. So I can get it to 20 is going to be too far, 10 is not enough. So I'm going to go to in this position here, 18. And that just gets, I didn't do that deliberately, but that's flipped perfectly. But I also want to move slightly on the X. So first up, I'll go, okay, let's try 5. And actually 5 didn't work, it's gone the wrong direction. So I'll change that to -5. And try -4. -3. 2. And that's slightly too far, so we'll just go 2.5. And that's probably pretty close. Okay. So now when we look in 3D, you can see I've now got the side of so I've got the front of the watch and the side of the watch now lined up with where I want them to go. Something that's probably a good idea to do at this point, which we haven't done already, is save your work. So that's just a matter of going File and Save. Once you've given your file a name, it'll be automatically backed up, and you'll get all of the different versions of your watch as you go. One last step we'll do on this video is we've now got the filleting that's going to go on these sides here. So we'll just go, I reckon we're going to fillet probably about 5 millimeters on this side here. So we'll click fillet, click on that front edge and the back edge, and we'll change that to 5 millimeters. And that gets us, if we look at the right side, that pretty well lines up perfectly. And that's what we're doing in this video.